Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Wednesday, March 25th, 2020, bringing you another update pertaining to, or just a bit of information pertaining to this coronavirus. And I wanted to give you some information on the pangolin, because we've heard this word mentioned several times in relation to the bat, that there was cross-contamination between these two animals to human. So I want to bring you some information pertaining to the pangolin and what it is, and we will go from there. I found this information on a YouTube video which is done by National Geographic, and it's titled "The Most Trafficked Mammal You've Never Heard of." If you need verification, log on to National Geographic, and the video is uploaded to YouTube. The pangolin is a lizard-like in appearance, but it is a mammal. It is not a lizard. It can be as small as a house cat or be as big as the size of a medium-sized dog. It has 1,000 scales, which it uses for protection, and it curls up in a ball as its defense mechanism against other animals. But one animal it has not been able to avoid, and that is the human being. And it is said that poachers have killed at least 1 million pangolins in the past decade. This pangolin mammal can be found in tropical Asia and sub-Saharan Africa, and poachers have avoided detection from law enforcement by taking certain routes to avoid detection, to traffic specifically this said animal. The pangolin has 8 species. There are 8 species of the pangolin. It is nearing extinction, and it is used for medicine, luxury goods, and mainly used in China and Vietnam. So they have a very high demand for consuming this animal for whatever use, purposes, eating in Vietnam and China. The scales of the pangolin are made into a powder to be used for medicines, and the medicine is used to treat arthritis and to stimulate lactation, but there is no scientific proof that these remedies actually work. The scales are made of keratin, which are also a ingredient that is found in fingernails. And the fetuses of the pangolin have been put into soup, known to be used in soup in China, to help aid the male's virility. Go figure. And the picture of that thing in the soup was not a pretty sight, let me tell you. It's a very ugly animal. No disrespect to animals, but that thing is disgusting looking. I've never seen anything like it. But anyway, only the wealthy can afford to buy the pangolin. And those who buy this pangolin mammal, it has been known that it's consumed in parts of Asia, and it is to show social status. Those who purchase the pangolin, it is to show social status. Go figure. In 2016, the CITES, which is the International Treaty on Wildlife Trade, voted to ban all commercial trade in pangolins. But the poaching of pangolins have continued, and it has caused a devastating crash in the population in Asia. And many of the poachers have traveled to the African region to poach these pangolins, and in 2017, 20,000 African pangolins scales were confiscated. The pangolin is known to reproduce very slow. It's a very slow process in reproduction of the pangolin, and 1 baby a year is reproduced by a pangolin. Many of the illegal trade of the pangolin is enacted by criminal networks across the globe, worldwide, and they also traffic rhino and elephants, because you know elephant husks have been known to be trafficked illegally by poachers, and they have caused the rhino and the elephant to be into extinction because of the poaching as well. The loss of the pangolin has affected the ecological and economic in many local communities, which has caused a disaster in these communities because the pangolin is known to eat termites, and termites destroy crops and buildings. So the pangolin is needed around to eat the termites. Interesting, very interesting. The pangolins have been known to suffer abuse in wildlife trade, as far as being force feeding and injuries from the snares. When they have been confiscated in Vietnam, they take those pangolins when they are found, and they take them back and send them back to the wild. And they're hoping that there will be more legislation and laws made in these countries to keep poachers from trafficking the pangolin. So that's a little bit of information for those who didn't know what a pangolin was, because we know what a bat is. That we do know. So there has been rumor that this virus came from a bat coming in contact with the pangolin. Now perhaps the bat used the restroom on the pangolin, or he nibbled on it or something. Who knows? And the pangolin was then confiscated to make goods, food, whatever. Because as you see in China, parts of China, people consume this animal as a representation of social status to prove that they got it going on. Well, as you see, the pangolin being used for medicine, luxury goods, and to consume as a food product has caused this virus, allegedly. So the pangolin ain't really got it going on. But as I state, you can verify this video through the National Geographic video. You'll get to see what the pangolin looks like, and it is not a pretty animal. And just the fact of knowing that someone want to eat this thing that looks like what I call a rat lizard, knock yourself out, because now this said animal has contaminated people. Human came in contact with this pangolin, a contaminated pangolin, or plural, and now here we have this deadly virus disease, which is afflicting so many people. Just the thought process of knowing an animal versus another animal, and a human came in contact with the second animal, and that's what led to this virus. It is so baffling to me. But please check out the video or any said information on the pangolin. That way you can see what it looks like, and the fact that this ugly looking mammal is part of the reason, besides the bat, contamination, cross-contamination between these two animals has led to this deadly disease, allegedly. So, like, share, drop your comments below. I will be bringing you another video. I don't know what to say. At this point, I'm just baffled that I'm talking about this. I'm talking about cross-contamination between animals versus human, and that all of this, one animal doing something with another animal, and a human touched this pangolins, whatever, and now these people are sick all over the world. It's crazy. But see, that's the thing. Anything can be cross-contamination. Anything. Whether you sneeze, you cough on somebody, whether you don't have good hygiene, you touch a door handle, you touch food in your house, you go to somewhere else and touch something, a surface. Now somebody else touches that, and there you go. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining me. You all have a wonderful and safe week. Please keep up your hygiene, wash your hands, and until the next update, this is Everyday Shenanigans. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.